Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Just want to get the disclaimer out of the way real quick. Everything you see from me tuning wise is just a little tutorial, nothing to go off base of facts and everything. So just use it at your own risk. Alright, so we're gonna jump into HP tuners right now, and today really just wanted to give you guys an overview of HP tuners, how it looks in its entirety. So I'm just going to go from left to right and go through everything. So your favorites tab, you can just go and add your favorites that you're going to be using. So I'll show what that means in a second. I'll come back to that. Operating system. So if you change over to a speed density or you have a higher math, you can go and apply these code modifications so they can go and read that better. Your engine tab is where you're going to control all of your engine stuff. This is just the general right here, so just the normal stuff. And here's what I was talking about with favorites. So say you really like messing with the firing order of your engine, you can go to favorites, add to favorites. Let's close out of that real quick and go over here, and then it's under your favorites right there. So ones that I would really do is the airflow and the MAF or the primary BE. Add that to favorites. But jumping ahead, general, this is like your engine size type, firing order. It's going to be the same on all LS's. There's your tack output, your shift light if you have one. Size of the motor, so that'll do it automatically, especially if you go and put the type, so say 6.0. Actually, you'd have to do the math, but that's enough with that. Here's all your shift light stuff, your tack output, idle. You can come here for your RPM, idle, and everything. So here's this. Just trying to give you guys like a little bit of an overview, just if you have never seen inside of HP tuners or anything like that, especially when you get into stuff like airflow on the idle. I know it seems like a lot, but it's actually a lot simpler once you look up everything. But like I already said, this isn't hey, this is what you do. This is more of an informational, here's what it looks like. But idle, this is where you mess with your idle settings for if you put in a different cam or something like that. Airflow, intake air temperatures, and just if I haven't already said this, this is on a 3rd gen computer. So different computers are going to look differently. I'm most familiar with 3rd gen LS computers because of the Corvette. But MAF calibration, if you have a MAF, this is going to control your fueling proportional to your air output. VE, your map sensor on your air output. And this isn't my tune, this is one of the sample tunes that come with HP tuners. Your dynamic airflow, your electronic throttle if you want to change your throttle settings, exhaust for EGR and such, fuel if you get different injectors or anything like that, you dial them in here. Oxygen sensors for your fuel trims and your rich lean. Open loop base loop, which open loop base loop is basically what map it's reading, whether it's going off the MAF or the map, and what table it's going to fuel off of. Power enrichment when you're trying to go fast, you know. Temperature control to protect your cats from burning up. Cutoff, this is where you do like your rev limiter and stuff like that on the top end. Lean, fuel, like make sure you're getting that fuel mileage, you know. And transient, this is just like when it's hopping between everything. Spark, the thing that everybody wants to know. So your spark corrections right here. So if your fueling hits a certain amount, let's go on engine control, engine coolant temp. So if your engine coolant temp's 284 and you're seeing this much, it's gonna pull 0 timing. But if your engine coolant temp is 122 and it's reading this much air, it's going to pull 7 degrees, you know? So those are things to look into. Some people just zero those out. Here's your base spark maps that people are going to go off of. That's kind of weird right there. Yeah, that is really weird. I've never really looked into this tune at all, but that's kind of weird how it goes from 1922 and how it dips, because here's like the 3D models that you can see, and you can kind of see that this is a stockish tune, especially because it's not smoothing things out. Let me show you what smoothing things out looks like. So you can see the map right here isn't the smoothest right now, and just I'm not going to be using this tune in anything. I'm just showing you different features of HP tuners right now. But smoothing it, you can see the graph started to look prettier. Smooth it again, looks a lot prettier. But when I hit undo, you can definitely see the changes. So undo, undo. So there's definitely a huge difference when you smooth stuff, which just going through and everything and smoothing it isn't the best thing that I found, but different things work. So going over here in the retard, the knock retard, it just, if it feels knock, it's gonna retard the spark by that many degrees, basically, and it enables spark learn. So that's the most knock retard, spark retard that you can go. Knock dwell, spark dwell, it does that. You also dial in your knock sensors here too, if you want to go and get them at a, where's that at? Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. So this is how much more sensitive the knock sensor goes up. So with HP tuners, there's quite a bit you can control. I'm only in the engine tab right now because that's mainly the stuff I've dealt with right now. I just wanted to show you guys a lot of this stuff, but then we can go over to engine diagnostics, and then there's airflow that you can change stuff on that. But then you also have your DTCs, where if you deleted a MAF or EGR or something like that, you can delete it so it won't, SES enable goes and makes it so it won't read the computer, and then you can go no error reported. So that helps out. And then you got your trans tuning. If you do a trans swap, you can just drop down, select manual. CAGS is computer assisted gear shift, which sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. A lot of people just delete CAGS. Shift general, performance switch. I mean, some people like to have switches so they can firm up or change the performance of their trends. Shifting, shift scheduling. When do you want the transmission to shift? Shift pressures, up in the pressure, your transition. Timing, you change it to where you want to. Change your torque converter when you want to lock up, when you don't. Apply release. Torque management, just your desired torque. But some people get really deep into this, some people don't. Like you can see this one, like once it gets to 640, once it goes and shifts, it pulls torque out, which will pull spark. But that is what it is. And then trans diagnostics, you can have different max line pressure codes, trans component slipping, you know, like there's so much that you can do with this. Fuel system, the capacity, the allowed that the sender will go through. Like there's so much that you can change. System, you'll see later, I'll show you how to delete VATs. Pretty easy. You control your fans on here too, like your fans when you want them to go on the first stage and when you want them to go off. You can control all of that right there. The second stage of fans, The AC you can tune to. And then the speedo, if you change tire size or anything like that. And the most fun part, the speed limiter. So that's one that a lot of people like to change too. But that'll about do it, guys. Thanks for watching. Just wanted to give you guys a quick little overview of HP tuners. I'm gonna kind of be coming out with little videos here and there of it. So like you guys saw, like there's not that much. Like there is a lot on HP tuners, but if you go and learn a lot and actually apply yourself to learning it, you can actually go and get a really good comprehensive learning. That way, if you do some basic bolt-ons or anything like that, you don't have to keep taking your vehicle to the tuner to get max power and keep paying a tuner $400. If you keep doing basic bolt-ons and stuff like that, and you just need to adjust fueling a little bit or bring up spark, I mean, I don't see why you can't learn it yourself and bring it to yourself. That way you don't have to wait for a tuner or anything like that. But I'll go and make another video in the future about how I learned how to do HP tuners and everything, and just tuning in general, because there's quite a bit. But other than that, guys, hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button to see more videos like this and more videos on other cool content that we have and some events that we have upcoming that we're going to be going to. But give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. We'll be back with another video for you guys soon. Thanks for watching.